What's going on, YouTube? So today what I'm going to make for you is something I've already made for you, but it's a little bit special. It is a birthday gift for my mother-in-law. Actually, like my mother-in-law, believe it or not. Nonetheless, what we want to do is, my wife has asked if we could make her one of my charmed little coin ring necklaces. So that's what we're going to do today. And this video is primarily for her. Happy birthday, Mom. Love you. We're going to do it out of a 1968 quarter because 1968 was the year she graduated. And it is my only 1968 quarter, so no pressure. I better not mess this up. Anyways, we're going to get this process started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to heat the quarter up to a nice red hot to soften the metal, to make it easier to punch. And then we'll do it again to make it easier to shape. It's already getting hot. There you go, one red hot coin. Dip that in the water. And there you have it. Now it's all dirty, but it'll get cleaned up. After that, I'm going to use my little center punch set. I want to make sure I punch it the right way, so eagle side up, or down, or whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to move over to the press and punch that hole. Let's check it out. Alright, so now that we're over here to the press, get your punch and die set. We're going to do it at a 1/2 inch. So I got my coin in the card, perfectly center that hole, slide it on in there. Make sure that's nice and tight. And then we're going to drop the hammer. There we go. And there it goes. Now I'm going to grab a smaller one just to push it through. And there's our centerpiece. There we go. Now, and there you go. Now it's punched. Did it the right way. Looks good. Looks nice and centered. Now we're going to heat it up again and we're going to start shaping it. Alright, from here what we're going to do is we're going to put it in our doming block. And make sure I do it the right way. And then we're going to form the cone to get us started. Want to make sure it's nice and level. There we go. And now it's domed. From there, we are going to bring it over to here on our mandrel, and we're going to work our way down until we get it a nice ring. And normally I can just crank this out, but since it's my only one and it's for a mom, I'm going to take this really slow. So I'm going to cut the camera and we'll be back for the next step. Alright, so now that we've got it looking like an actual ring, obviously it's still going to have a little bit of flare. You can see that. So to correct that, we're going to put it back in our doming block this way and fold that in. Put it right there. Something nice and flat on top of it. Make sure it's perfectly level. And then press it down. Right there should have done it. Yep, there it is. See how much flatter that is now? No more bevel. Yep, I like it. So now we're going to move over to the drill. Now onto the drill, what we're going to do is we're going to put it in my little clamp, and I'm going to drill a hole right here, so you can still see the Liberty on the side, the 1968 over here, and the actual In God We Trust down here. So right there should be about perfect. Measure it up. From here, oh, not quite. There we go. Alright, put that hole straight in the middle of it. And there you go. Now we're going to do the same thing for this little center. We want heads out, so we're going to put this right on the edge. About there. And there you go. Now I'm going to sand them down and start putting them together and cleaning them up. So we'll get back to that in a second. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is use my trusty Dremel and get rid of some of these burrs that start sticking out due to drilling it. So, glasses. while I'm here, I'm going to take off a little bit of the sharp edge. From where I punched it. Yeah. There we go. Now I'm going to get my ultra fine sandpaper and smooth it all out. This could take a few minutes, so how about we come back? Alright, now that we've got it all sanded and smooth, we're going to switch over to the wire wheel, clean up the black off of it. And that is a lot shinier. You can't tell from my lighting. If any of you watch my videos, you know my lighting's terrible. And now we're going to do the same thing to this. This is probably boring, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to clean this one up and then we'll get to polishing afterwards. So I actually decided against the polish because it cleaned up really well on its own. And still has a little bit of that antique feel, which I prefer personally. I know girls like shiny things, but it's my gift to her. So I'll do what I want. Nonetheless, it's all done. Now it's time to put it all together. So what we have here, what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these little balls here that I've got, if I don't lose it. We're going to clip it on there, if I can get it in. I'm not a seamstress and it's like threading a needle. So if I can just do it with my hands. Yep, trust a man in his hands. There we go. Now with that on, we need to clamp it together. Just about. There we go. So it looks like that, if you can see it. Just a little ball on there. And we're going to put it in, just like this. At the same time, we're going to put another ball on it. Nope. There we go. Clamp it down. There we go. So now you have it like this. You can see it. A ball on the top and ball on the bottom. Then we are going to get this piece, make sure it's going in the right way. Here we're going to cut the end. Actually, where are my snips? And from there, I'm going to fold it back. That didn't work out so well. Let me cut this right. Maybe it's the camera's making me nervous, I don't know. But I'm going to cut this up again. I think I actually cut it a little bit too short. Hey, there you go, simple mistake. We all have them. So yeah, let me recut this and I'll show you the product. Alright, so after a little bit of finagling, I actually made it work. And there you go. And it spins as promised. So now the simple part is just to put it on a necklace. And I've got these awesome new chains that I ordered. Snake chain. Surgical steel, plated in silver. Very pretty. Mama like it. So now all you have to do for this is, do I have any in here? No. Which means they're over here. And we're just going to do one of the thicker ones, but smaller, that I've got. There we go. And from here, as I drop it, there we go. Get the other pliers out. You want to twist it, not pull it apart, otherwise they don't reconnect properly. Do it like that, and you take your necklace, put it in like this, and then you twist it right back to where they're touching, and voila, you got yourself a pretty little spinner necklace. So that's it. Simple product, awesome, beautiful. Hopefully Mom will like it. Nonetheless, this video was for you, so happy birthday, Mom. And I hope you have an awesome day. Tell everyone I said hello, and yeah, we'll see you next time.